Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Locum23. You're joining me for Choices of Stories You Play weekly recap. Yes, it's a little late, but let's go ahead and dive into it before we dive into the new chapters for this week. First, with Freshman Zig. We get it, you're poor. Like, seriously, they kept harping on it so much, and I get it. It's kind of like a kid in a candy store, and it's like, oh my god, look at all this shit. Look at his house. His parents supposed to be. We get it. Okay, we get it. Next, why do we care about James's approval? Like, his parents' approval? Now, I understand if you're dating James. Or, in this case, being his fiancé, but his ex-fiancé that you were faking, and now you're really his girlfriend, and hoping to be his fiancé, because you guys have been dating for a year? So, if you are a James person that went after him. James keeping his new look is this geeky kind of flannel. Even Zach pointed it out. He's like, you're keeping that look, I see. I don't know, it was very interesting because it was something that Yasmin made him into, and I miss him being in the suits. I miss him looking nice. Who knows, maybe that's something Professor Vasquez kind of enabled and forced on him, and now that he's went to Hollywood and came back and there isn't Professor Vasquez to reinforce that, I guess he's accepting the look. I kind of like Zig. It sounds like me when I was growing up, where it was, he loves National Geographic, loves animals, which that's even me still to this day. They sometimes show Zig as a human being, aside from the fact that he's like, wow, look at that house, woo, he must be rich. Oh, Zig. I all around love this chapter this week, so I hope you did too. Let me know in the comments section. Next is Crown, which, what the hell? Crown I'm really loving. Game of Thrones, by the way, is coming out on January 16th or 17th, one of the two. But it's coming out on that, and it's going to start up the whole shit. So this gives a chance for Crown of the Flame to maybe rub off a little, see what happens, maybe add a little bit more drama into the Crown of the Flame. However, I've loved where it's going. I love its uniqueness, and they're all going completely off of their own now. So that's awesome. I don't trust Luther's son. I'm gonna be honest. I still don't trust him. I don't care how many options you give me for diamond options, that we're gonna love him and kiss him and all this bullshit, which is great. It's an option for, but kind of like a romance, because, Ken and Dom haven't been cemented. They've been cemented in my playthrough. It's who I ship, because everyone always asks. But, yeah, if you really wanted to, pretty much anyone, especially with diamonds, could have banged Annalise, Raiden, Val, or anybody right now. They've offered pretty much diamond relationship options for everybody. But aside from that, they're letting Ken and Dom be the main love interest in the book so far, and I like that. Though, as you saw, and this is where I get the inference from it, in that diamond option with Devios, it said, learn about this and maybe something more. And it's like, ooh, and it's like, I don't care. Something says, please tell me you haven't played the Freshman this week. Or not the Freshman, but the Crown of the Flame this week. I believe we're going to pick up where we left off, or we're going to go to Annalise in the Mines. That's my prediction for this week. I haven't played it yet. Gun for Diamonds was pointless. I guess maybe we could use it in the future, but we still beat Anton flawlessly, unless it was able to be used on Hex. But I still feel, especially since we haven't fought or captured Hex and all this is going on, I feel that would have really ruined your story versus someone who hasn't paid diamonds. Now, Sai, everyone's like, no! Sai has been captured! See, that's the thing is she netted Sai, and she only netted her wings. So she couldn't fly, she couldn't keep battling Dom on equal footing. So she fell. And we've seen how easy it is for them to transform to human and dragon and back. They can, pretty much it's easy, it's just a few seconds. So something tells me that if Sai is falling, she has a net on her wings. She loses her wings when she's in human form, so the net would be no longer existent, why couldn't she transform into a human, escape the net by doing so, and then transform back into a dragon mid-air, by the way, because this is a long fall, and she never did land in her playthrough, so you never know. She'll come soaring up out of that huge, you know, gape in the ground, and she'll be like, haha, bitch. Next is rules of engagement. Diamonds to speak with the most wanted people was pretty much a dick move. All of us that have been waiting for Most Wanted Book 2 for how many? I mean, we're almost at a year now. That kind of pisses me off. The charm people, however, are still in business. We didn't see the one guy, we only saw the white guy. He is still an idiot. I wonder where his other buddies. I'm trying to find myself on the beach. Someone told me to go find myself, so I'm like, hey, you know, they just, I don't know, I've seen, that's how I kind of do Madison, like, oh my god, like, pretty, so, yeah, I guess, you know, I typically do this, the surfing too, like, yo, man, that's wicked, like, they are high as a kite when I do it. We didn't need to pay for a dress, oh my god, at first. She looked gorgeous, beautiful. She really got dressed up nice, Nicole. And, oh, sure, I'm glad Nicole and Audrey are back together. I'm really glad by that. That was cute how they did it, and they beat around the bush, and you could tell she was kind of holding a grudge, but at the same time, I was like, we're beating around the bush. So I'm glad Audrey's going to be coming back with us. Violet. Hopefully we'll warm up to the family. We have painstakingly tried to be nice. And something tells me it's going to build up to something really stupid where she just tells her mother off real quick. And it makes no real difference. It just means that Violet is united against your mom, or your aunt, versus not being. And it just really pisses me off, you know? It's gonna be something really short, and I don't like Violet. I get it. She's her you know, the aunt of the family is a real just bitch. But I don't know. I wish Violet would be a more intricate role. I just know where this is going. I know it's gonna be some stupid thing where, you know, the aunt starts berating you and belittling you, and all of a sudden Violet's like, you should just stop that. What did you say to me? And then it's like, and then you'll have some little thing on the top of your screen that pops up and it goes, Violet sided with you. And then if you didn't do it, it's Violet did not side with you. And that's it. That's where I feel like this is gone. As you all know by watching my playthrough, Pixelberry blocking the proposal of William. And not you going, yes, William, I will marry you. Or, no, William, I will not. That pissed me the hell off. Because they gave you a choice with Dean, they gave you a choice with Leo, and then it's like, hey, William, oh, hey, did you really want him? Well, piss off. Next. Royal Romance. So I enjoy tea. And they gave you the option to belittle and berate and all that crap with the tea party. Nothing wrong with the tea party. I love a good Earl Grey. Peppermint has its place. However, do keep in mind that while it is soothing your stomach, it also does increase acidity. So it does, you know, so if you think, oh, I'm having an acid problem, I'm going to take a peppermint tea. No, that's a bad idea. Just in case you never knew that, you should look into that. Love our Earl Grey. I love green teas, black teas, pretty much tea in general. I don't think there's a tea I haven't liked. Hannah, she is super innocent. If you really think of it, she is super cute, and I love it. And then you can tell, you know, she can be a woman. But I love that innocence. I love that her cute and her storytelling and things like that. And I just, damn, she is making it hard. For me, you know, maybe it's just because I'm a guy and I like that. You know, I like all sides, but that innocence cute. Let's put it that way, especially when it's out there and it's front. And, you know, then then the hat puns. I don't get that. There kept being the hat. Oh, do I get a really cool hat? Do I get a hat? You know, I don't get that. You know, I haven't seen Queen Elizabeth wear a shit hat in quite some time. You know, typically when she does wear a hat, yeah, it looks a little goofy, but... and then, yes, they had the big hat thing and the goofy shit earlier, and it just... I was just sitting there going, oh, okay, yeah, but still, I guess maybe it's an inference for the crown? Maybe? I don't know. It was cool that we got to play with the prince, and it didn't cost any diamonds. That was cool. There was the options, however, to get a cronut for donuts, and that pissed me off. I'm still divided on letting the queen win, or not. I believe, I mean, that shows humility. We still did impress her, but that still has left me going, ugh. Okay, what the hell ever. So I wonder what shit they're gonna pull this week. Cronuts costing diamonds. Yeah, that was a note that I put double on. Oh my god. You know, you're just gonna get some cronuts, man. Come on. Yeah, it's gonna cost you a couple bucks to go get the damn cronuts, but shit. It should, you know, for the cost of going to Dunkin' Donuts and going and getting some actual cronuts, you all wanted me to get some imaginary cronuts. Oh boy. For spite, I kind of feel like if and when we do the Diamond Edition of this, I'm just going to be like, you know what? Skip. Screw cronuts. Skip. No, I'm kidding. I always do all the Diamond Editions, but damn. That is just so stupid. And, oh boy, this week, this Friday, if you're watching this before Friday, we get to go into Olivia's home. Oh boy, she's hosting us. So as suitors for the throne, so since you're vying for the throne for Liam's hand, are we going to be going to our main character's home? Because this is going to get awkward hella quick. Or are we going to be going to Breomont's home? Since he hosted us, since he's, you know, are we going to be going to their home? Is this all building up for that? I don't know. I guess we'll find out, because I'm assuming that as a suitor, you're going to be, you know, hosting a place from wherever. So I'm assuming it's from your choice, but Olivia loves to brag. Look at my home. Look at my everything. Look at my servants. Oh, screw you, Olivia. Remember when there was chapter 1, it was like, let's hit on Olivia. No, thank you. Unless you like really feisty, bitchy old women. Sure thing, you go for that. If that's your shtick. I avoid bitchy. Okay? Alright, so that is it. I wanted to make this quick. I want to make this short. And these were all the notes that I had taken. It was a pretty good amount of content that I wanted to go over, and then I got to dive right into doing the choices because we're behind about an hour or so since they've been released. So I've already spent one of the keys, so that's regenerating at least. So that's in the wings right now, but I just wanted to get this out before this week to make my predictions so you can go, ah, you were right! Or, ha, you were wrong! Alright, well, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Please like and share. Also, feel free to follow me on my social media. That is down in the description below as well. If you want to support my channel, that is down in the description as well. And until next video, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.